Hello guys, welcome to SimUK. Today I am going to be looking at TrackHat. TrackHat is a head tracking device much like TrackIR, but about a third of the price. TrackHat is a UK based company and this device has been sent to me by James Allen, the founder of TrackHat. I understand that this all began as a bit of a personal project and started to gain traction somewhere around 2015. I actually prefer head tracking over VR. For one thing, VR makes me feel seasick. Another important key factor is that you can see all of your controllers and still interact with them when you're using head tracking, but unfortunately that's not really possible with VR at present. There's a number of different versions available at TrackHat, and today I'm using the TrackHat Pro Clip, which is a wireless device, has a 10-hour battery life, and takes just 30 minutes to charge. Unfortunately, my first video footage of unboxing has been lost, so this is a recreation of that moment, if you will. In the original unboxing, each item was sealed in a see-through plastic wrap. Unfortunately, I don't have those available now, so if you can just imagine that they are properly sealed, and that's how it turns up. It looked very professional and very neat and tidy. So first of all, we have a 3D printed clip. Now, it took me a little while to figure out what this was, but this is in order to mount the PS3 camera onto your monitor. And you can tell that it's 3D printed. It works very well. No issue with that at all. And that will connect this item here, the PS3 I camera, which has been modified. And it just slides into this area here and then clips on to the top of your monitor. Now this has been modified, the lens area has been removed and a special lens filter has been placed in order to better read TrackHat signals. And the PS3 I at default registers at 120 FPS, so it should be pretty snappy. Both the PS3 and the TrackHat clip come with a very long USB cable. The USB cable for the TrackHat is for charging, but you can also charge it whilst using it, which is a nice feature. The TrackHat clip itself is a 3D printed design, and you can see there's a battery addition to it here. Unfortunately, because I lost the original footage, I can't show you the Velcro that came with it, but it came with a piece of Velcro which attaches, one piece attaches to your headset and the other piece attaches to the TrackHat itself. You can mount it either on the left or the right hand side of your device. It makes no difference really which side you choose, it's personal preference. And it does seem to be extremely good quality Velcro. It stays on without issue. I can turn it in all directions and I really have had no problem with it whatsoever. So the TrackHat is 3D printed, as I said. It has a logo on one side. It did originally have stickers on it which confirmed that it had been tested prior to being sent. Again, unfortunately I've lost that footage. This is the USB charge point and this is the on-off switch, and if I turn it on you can see that there's a red light to indicate that it is in fact on. Installation was incredibly easy. It took about 2 minutes in total. You do, however, need to download CLI test and also download a modified OpenTrack software which is specifically designed for TrackHat. The booklet that comes with it pretty much talks you through the entire installation process. You just follow the information that you have. There is also some videos online which gives you further information or just reiterates that information for you. So throughout this review I am going to be showing you different games that I have tested this in. Fernbus Coach Simulator, Farming Simulator 17, Project Cars, Assetto Corsa, ETS2, ATS, X-Plane 11, Dirt Rally. There's quite a few actually. I won't go through all of them, and in fact if you look on the website there's a whole host of different games that it works with, and it pretty much is straight out of the box and go. It's very good. No tricky setting up issues at all. The only issue that I have encountered so far, it doesn't work well in excessive light. So if you have a lot of sunlight coming into your room, the camera will pick up on multiple light sources and it will just go hickledy-pickledy all over the place and it won't work at all. Now that's an issue that affects the TrackIR device also, so it's not a specific TrackHat issue, it's just an issue with head tracking overall, especially with this design of head tracking at least. To get the most out of it, it's necessary to set up a configuration file for each specific game. The reason for this is that each game does seem to translate the TrackHat movement slightly differently. So you can adjust the curves and extension. It takes a little while to figure out how it works, but actually it's quite self-explanatory once you sort of get used to it. And one other thing to note is that there is a smaller turning circle towards the side upon which you have mounted the device. Now, that wouldn't be an issue for a TrackHat for a hat mounted device or centrally mounted tracker. TrackHat do actually provide a hat that you can wear which overcomes that problem. Now, one potential solution to this I've found, although you are highly recommended to place the camera centrally to where you're playing, I find that if you offset that slightly towards the side that you wear the TrackHat on, it gives you a better range of motion, especially along that side. Now, you do have to configure that slightly, and also you're effectively adjusting your camera setting to be slightly off. But for me at least, it seemed to work. Even with it placed centrally, it still seems to work really, really well. So it's not a massive issue at all. So how would I sum this device up? Well, I think one word that I can use to describe it is just brilliant. It's very reasonably priced and it has a reasonable build quality. It works really well straight out of the box on all of the games that I have tested, and as I say, there is a list with more games online. It's responsive and it's configurable. It's very lightweight. Once you put this device on, you can't feel it. Shake your head around as much as you like, it doesn't come off. It's very good in that sense. Has an excellent battery life. We're talking 10 hours here, and it charges very quickly within 30 minutes. And as I said earlier, you can always plug the USB device in and charge it whilst you're using it, which I think is a brilliant feature. So overall, I think this is a very sound investment. I have a few other devices which I am testing as well. Reviews will be coming forth on those as soon as I can get them out. Should you perhaps have any issues with the device, you just contact James Allen at TrackHat and he'll be very happy to assist you. So this is a UK based company, and this device was sent to me for review by James Allen, and thank you very much, James, for doing that. And that's it, guys. That's pretty much everything that I can tell you about the TrackHat. I hope you've enjoyed the footage and the review. If you did, please hit the like button. Definitely go over and have a look at TrackHat if you don't have head tracking already. I shall leave a link in the description below for you to go and invest your hard-earned money on a very, very reasonably priced device. And hopefully you'll have lots of head tracking fun from here on in. Take care of yourselves now, guys. Until next time, bye-bye.